thumbs up, even for me while watching it, because it's the only way I can see the comments. What's up, guys? This is Team Hard Life Captain Alberto Zertuche. What's up, Jose, Roger, Toby? How y'all doing, guys? I am here after a long, hard day yesterday. Yesterday was just, it was crazy off the chain, hot, and I was out there jackhammering on the lead that I needed to get done, which I was able to get far enough to get it done, get it off the trailer last night, and got enough lead broken up, because right now we're a guy short, because the other one he got food poisoning, so he's been out. So it's just been me and Jeff tooling away over here. And real quick, I need to find my snap swivels. What did I do with them? I was organizing, preparing for the video, and I misplaced one of my deals. There they are. Got them. Alright. So what I'm doing now, guys, I am actually making 6-foot shark leaders. I went ahead and made about 100 and something trout and flannel rigs earlier. Made 12 of the kingfish rigs earlier. And I've already made 50 of these ends, crimped and swiveled. Now I just gotta add my snap swivel and hook and bag them up and tag them, ready for the next evolution. Actually, real quick, got the labels so I can label them at the same time. Look like it's time for coffee in the afternoon. Man, I'm already getting into that. Loving my coffee. Loving my coffee, yeah. What's up, Jacob? Forward email on to your number. Daniel, just in case you're there, I don't want to get fired today. I need to keep working. Can't go home early. So, what's up, Daniel? Hope you're having a good day. So, or LX, either or. I'm going to be ready for it. Today is going, but it's a double whammy for me this week, because not only were we a guy short, it's also the first week of school for our kids. So getting up a little earlier than planned, and trying to deal with them when we get home, see how school's going, learn about their new schedules, teachers, and stuff like that. Did learn that my son did above and beyond on the STAR exam for his reading, but he needs a little work on his math, which is great, because I love math. So I'm glad he's got the reading portion handled, because I'm not real good at reading in English. But math, I got this. We can really help out. So I look forward to that. So I'm excited. I know certain schools are putting a lot more emphasis on the STAR exam and stuff like that for our kids, which is good, and we're gonna play a role in it. So I can't wait. Let's see. Okay. Storm. Yeah. Okay. I was trying to do it without the coffee, but I think I need it for sure. There's already twice I yawned, and I don't want to be fighting it. So let me get this bagged up real quick. Figured I could work harder and faster and try and wake myself up, but that's still not happening. Let me check something real quick, guys. Actually, they've got a surgery scheduled for him this week. It got postponed from last week, so we're waiting on that. And then our other son's got an appointment on the 25th or 30th, and we're going to check that out. 50 labels. Wanted to make sure of that real quick. Awesome! I get to work another day. All right, I'm good. Yeah. All right, thank you guys for the kind words and prayers as we continue to move forward. I need to go get some coffee. I need some coffee in my life. Oh. Huh? Yeah. Can you make some coffee real quick? Oh, there you go. Alright, Jeff's on the job making some coffee. Awesome. That means I don't have to get up. And so also too, the cool thing is the guys with the knives, they both agreed to have their knives sent over to Jacob, so they'll split the cost of shipping, which is good because yeah, obviously saving a little bit of shipping on that. Now the other thing is too, I was trying to make the trip for the first weekend in September. However, I started planning a veteran deal with my brothers to go as we did last year, and that was the trip y'all saw. We were out there for about three or 4 days. You know, a bunch of military vets just getting together and having a mandate basically. And we're out there, you know, having a good time fishing, just breaking away from, you know, normal things and just, you know, hang around with some military vets and stuff like that, which was awesome. Well, the dates for that one were set for the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Well, that means I won't be able to attend the fishing trip if I'm already over there at that one. So I'm gonna have to reschedule the fishing trip, you know, to the next available date. So I need to get with the guys and see what dates they have available. If y'all want to text me again any updates on, you know, maybe the 2nd weekend, 3rd, or 4th weekend of that month. We're trying to get it done as quickly as possible. Like I said, I was almost going to cancel on my veteran brothers, but you know, that's something that I only get to do once a year with them pretty much, so I have to kind of keep them in the loop on that. So let's see, I have a marker here. They take my marker. I'm gonna have to put a flower on my markers too, because they took my marker. But the flower thing is working. I still got my flowers. My pens are still there. Man, I should have did that years ago. Let's see. Yes, sir. They give me a chance to work quite a bit faster because dealing with everybody's responses on the channel and comments, sometimes we get a lot of spammers come through and just post a lot of nonsense. So they're able to block and or, you know, pretty much block the guys or get close to deleting them. You know, most of the time they block them enough, they stop coming on the channel. And that really does help me concentrate on everybody's comments. Also too, while I'm, you know, away from the camera or something like that, they can they've been on the channel enough times to where they can answer a lot of y'all's questions too, and they have a lot of knowledge on fishing and or just a willingness to help. A lot of these guys have been very, very proactive with the channel, which is great because it helps keep us growing on it. So if y'all are new to the channel, thank you very much for subscribing. Make sure you have hit the thumbs up button as well, and don't be afraid to post your comments, concerns, or whatever, or questions, just because, you know, that's what we do here, guys. We don't judge, but we do try to help out, you know, others if they're looking for help, and or to have an open ear to, or mind to listen to what other people have on fishing tackle, what they've done, what has worked for them, and or hasn't worked for them. For us, we're going to show you both, because we want y'all to see that we've tried things, you know, not just your ordinary stuff of always catching, but we'll all even post up when we don't catch anything. We keep it real here, guys, so that's for sure. And yep. Hold on, I'm almost through. I got to put the item number of what this leader is. Because what I've done is I've made the label the same for all the different colors of leaders that we put out there. But at the shops, they have the different colored leaders under different item numbers. So, right there. Let's see. Yeah, we are definitely moving a lot of tackle. Jeff's over there turning and burning in the back. I'm going to try and get as many of these leaders constructed today. I do have to hit the road. Oh man, it's coming up real quick. Or I may just wait till tomorrow because I have a lot of work to get done. I'm trying to give Jeff a helping hand in the back, brake weight and stuff like that. We got probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 50, 50. About 1,200 pounds of lead to pour out still for one order. So, yeah, that's a lot of lead. A lot of lead. He's definitely going to go through quite a bit. And we're going to deliver what we can by Friday, just so that way our tackle shops, if they are zero on any of those items, and they at least have something for the weekend, well, we do the best we can with what we got. So one of the things I was talking about yesterday was the Bob Hall pier deal, and we had quite a bit of people, you know, liking that post, and a few that didn't like it because they felt like, why should we give up on that pier situation? I was just putting that out there just because the amount of money they're trying to propose to pay, and delays and this and that. I'm just trying to get a pier up and running as quickly as possible, and that far north, you know, it may give us a little bit of a situation to where we can enjoy ourselves. And also too, by having, you know, double pylons in that area will create more structure to bring in more fish for that area, so it could work to our benefit in a big way. So oh yeah, we're definitely going to make some videos while we're out there on the shark fishing trip. That is a must, guys. That's, if you're camera shy, then don't come on the fishing trip, because we got to get it done for our sponsors, our channel, and yep, that's what keeps it rocking. So most definitely going to be filming. So what's up, Henry? How y'all doing? And we are here rocking it. Yeah, well, that'll depend. From what we're understanding, where we're going to be going, we will have signal on there, so we will try to go live as much as we can while we're there. Obviously, a lot of it we may not be live, just depending on what we're doing and stuff like that. Because that's the other thing too, you know, making sure someone's on the camera to catch the action is, you know, another thing too. So definitely going to be fun. So, let's see. Yeah, I need y'all to text me the dates available for the second, third, or fourth weekend of next month. Because the first weekend I have a veteran deal that I attend once a year. And this is actually their 4th year of doing it. It's going to be my 2nd year doing it with them. Last year we went up to the lake and we did some freshwater fishing up there for alligator gar. We didn't catch anything huge. We did catch a little one or whatever. Y'all saw a lot of the video of us just hanging out there having a good time with some vets, which is awesome. But it's also a few of their birthdays too at the same time, so yep. That's what I was just explaining about that. How you doing, John? How you doing, boss?
I'm about to get on the roof. I was just wondering where that water was coming from.
It's always on that side.
It's always on this corner?
Yeah.
That's what Charlie was telling me. He said it's usually between right in the middle of this wall, or is it on the very far corner?
Something, but we were flooded this weekend on that corner. I sent
pretty much for this it's open?
It's seeping in from the bottom. It's not coming in from the top. Yeah. Yeah, there's no splashing. It just seeps in from the bottom.
Okay. All right, I'll get up there and I'll look at it, man. See if I can see if anything on the roof.
Yeah, the best way to do is spray with, have somebody spraying with the water hose and somebody inside so you can see where it's actually coming through. I mean, that's trying to say right now that it's dry ain't gonna really.
Nah, I hear you. Yeah. I'm getting pretty good at spotting them, so I've already had to fix like at least 25 leaks on the other places. Okay. I got some pretty bad ones.
Well, hopefully this one gets sorted, because man, I've spent numerous days and hours mopping it up, and because we pull out 10 to 20 gallons of water.
That's insane, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got like 6 inches of rain that one day.
Yeah. So. Well, we had about 2 inches of water there.
Yes, sir. I'll get up there. I'll check it out.
Awesome, boss. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
What is up? How you doing, guys? Yep. Yes, so just in case y'all missed it, I do have a veterans deal that, like I said, it's their 4th year of getting together and doing it. It's going to be my 2nd year doing it. Y'all saw the videos from last year where we were up at the lake just enjoying some good veteran time, gives us some time to kind of talk with other vets and just, get some shenanigans going and stuff like that. But also too, just it's hard to talk to a lot of civilians if they haven't or don't know or don't have anybody that's military. So it's a good time for some just to vent or whatever it may be. They just want to set up a deal to where they know they have somebody that they can talk to in confidence or whatever it is, and what about the second weekend? Anybody available? Are y'all available to do it the second weekend? Chillin', John. Building leaders trying to get it done. I've got to build 50 of these 6-footers for Porty Outfitters. We are putting together a big order for them, which is good. It is good. Okay, we can't do October because I know Capt.Eric is doing Sharkathon. I don't know the dates of when that is set on there too, so just a heads up on that, guys. So we can't do Sharkathon weekend. I know it's in October sometime for the primary dates. We really like to get it done in September, and the reason being because that's when we're going to catch or have the biggest window to catch the biggest sharks out there, guys. So would really like to set that up at that time, guys. The further on you wait on the dates on that, the worse the weather also gets too. And I don't even know when the dates are for Sharkathon. I don't keep track of that tournament no more since I don't fish it. I was planning to, but it's just been you got to also find out what area you're going to be fishing in, because they have their open windows for it, and I know it ends in September. With everything going on, I don't know if I'll be able to do it this year, but I think I'm going to set that up for next year with a bit of planning, and maybe get with a guide that can take us out there to go out there and do it. Probably get with Capt.Eric, and maybe this will be our first time trying that, so definitely going to be interested in that. Will definitely give me some time to arrange for everything, because obviously if I'm going to get me, my first ever alligator, I want to make sure I'm completely planned out all the way through to make sure none of the meat goes to waste, and we can really go. Primary dates October 14, 16. Okay, so what's the first weekend in October? I guess, I mean, is that the earliest y'all guys can go? Really didn't want to postpone it that far out. There you go, Jacob. What's up, boss? We are talking about the dates for the fishing trip. The veteran, my brothers, have a trip booked for the 1st through the 4th of next month, so we're having to postpone the date of the fishing trip because this is a trip that I do once a year. It's my 2nd year doing it with them, and this trip would end up being right in the middle of it. Yeah, but I don't think... I wish, man. I hadn't even gotten out there, but a lot of guys are tearing up some monster sharks, big time catches. So, ow. But also too, the 4th guy has not confirmed his win or whatever, and like I said, once we get the date set, then either he can or can't, right there. So awesome. There you go. Awesome. How you liking it for that big bluefin deal, Joshua? Oh, congratulations, Brandon. Yep. Yep. Normally when the kids come in to play like that, you do take some time away for it, from fishing, you know. But hopefully you got another angler in your crew that you can start taking here pretty soon. Congratulations again. What's her name? Yep. I should be going out to Cali here probably next year is what I'm looking at, so I can go out there for one of those big tuna trips out there off the avet sponsored boat out there, and definitely gonna get on it. Yep. Work for every way. I'm game if y'all can work it out on that weekend. Let's see. Make sure. Check my calendar too. Yeah, I don't have nothing there, so oh wait, August, September. Yeah. So the 23rd and 24th of September, can y'all do that? Cleo Ann, awesome. Too, and she loves fishing and crabbing. That's sweet. Well, there you go. We got another fisherman in the crew. What's up? Dying Goal in the house, Mr. Cobra. Alright, so 4th weekend of September. Working town. So 1st weekend in October. Yeah, y'all need to get with me so that way I can get all y'all's, because I probably got 100 text messages this week, so to go back and find y'all is gonna be pretty hard. But yeah, go ahead and shoot me a text and I'll get y'all in a group text here in a bit, and then we'll figure out the date for sure. I'll get Captain and me on it as well, so let's see. I thought he was gonna bring me the coffee. Let me go get my coffee real quick, guys. Oh. Also, too, Jeff brought these in this morning. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What's up, boss?
Not much.
So I got the call earlier to access it. I tried using my normal code in there.
Oh, it's 12345
For the new, for me?
6. Yeah, because I made it super simple for them, but we can change it.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna have to input all the employees again, or what?
Yeah, they're gonna need to make their codes again, because that's one of the things they can't transfer over. They will. Yeah, they called me. Yeah, I talked to them a while. Yeah, I talked to them, I think maybe when I first worked for Julie. Because it was someone that she had tried to get in the past. And at Hudson, they had like almost 2 years left. They were like, no, we're good, even though I had like a slightly better ring and all that. But they were like, oh, just send us an email. So I was like, email, follow-up emails, follow-up email. I was like, okay, well, I responded, whatever. And then they called me today and said, hey, our contract is expired.
Alright guys, so with that being said, I'm enjoying my cinnamon roll here. It's pretty good, really good. Some sugar in the afternoon goes a long way. That is soft. That is soft, got a little crisp to it because of the sugar or the glaze. No. Yeah, for Chester, a lot of these guys have been here a while, been proactive the whole time, and I chose them because, like I said, their positivity within the channel and just always looking out for others and not just themselves, and just a great family, it's a great growing family. So definitely love where it's going. Get back to this real quick. Looks like I'm about halfway there and done. Thank you. I was building kingfish leaders over here. I wear it occasionally. I definitely want to get more excuse me, trying to talk and swallow at the same time is not a good idea. Yeah, I wanted it with the baby blue color, but it came out a little lighter than planned, but it was still nice looking. So call the shop, talk to Jeff, and he will give you my cell phone number, so that way we can set that up. The 32,000. No, I don't, boss. I want to say I ran into a 2500 here at the shop, but I have not used one myself. The leader length should be used. That all depends what kind of fish you're trying to target. We're targeting sharks, so normally you try to make a leader as long as the shark you're trying to intend on chasing. So if you want, 5 to 6 footers, you want to use at least a 6-foot leader. If you want bigger, then obviously you go bigger if you're casting. But when you're casting a 10-foot leader, that makes it kind of hard. So when it comes to that, then you're kayaking or droning. But if you're going to do that, you might as well go an extra long length, so that way when you grab that leader, especially if you're on the beach, you can grab the leader and still be a good distance away from that shark, because I have had them chase me out of the water. The normal beach leaders we use are about 30 foot, or right at 30 foot for our beach leaders. The other reason why we chose 30 foot on those is because we have a 3-foot drop, so it makes them 33 feet. Now, if on the by chance that we stretch that leader and it grows a couple of feet, it was because of that reason that we didn't want somebody to, at that time, with the original frame of mind was we were chasing world records. So by ensuring that our leader was going to be way under that, we can get the line class world records that we were looking at choosing to be right on point. So by ensuring that even if the leader stretched, it would not stretch enough to where you would get denied that world record. Because what you also had to do to certify with them, you had to submit the leader that you used for that fishing trip, and go from there for them to, I guess, measure it out and everything else. So yeah. Yeah. Well, we've got one 130 in house. It's a blue one. Definitely going to be, we got a 50 purple T-Rex, and we also got a black 50 in house too. We kind of jumped on any colors they had available just so we can get some of those size reels in house, because at that time they were real hard to come by. So also waiting on an email confirmation for certain colors on that classics list I showed y'all a week or so ago. Just to confirm, because when I saw the Neptune color, I originally remember they only made that in the G2 series, but on there it doesn't say it's a G2, but I want to assume it, but I'm just making sure and making positive. So on the by chance that they created some MXLs or that LX in the G1 series, it's a 2-speed with the Neptune heart color, that'll be a real oddball, because like I said, they originally just made them for the the G2 series. The 50 is, let's see the price real quick. And also too, I made me a better cheat sheet for pricing. I made it smaller and more condensed so I could fit all the reels in there. And see the 50 down there toward the bottom on that side. So and if you don't, it is CXW $710.99 for the 50. For the T-Rex 50 that we have, it's $996.99. That Hercules solid braid, I'm assuming, since it is 50 pound, not many companies are making that number in hollow core. Tightline braid, though, is expanding their inventory to include a lot of those sizes that have that. our lights, bait, and tackle. Oh, yeah, but he didn't answer. Hold on real quick. He's walking to the front. Give me a second. All right, there we go. All right, so we're getting that set up so that way we can get everybody on a group feed and go from there for the fishing trip. Let's see. What was I talking about a second ago? Oh yeah, the companies. Most of the time when they made the hollow core braid, it was 40, 60, 80, 100, 130, 200 pound. And then a few other companies started coming out with more hollow cores, so I saw 150 in there. But I know Tightline braid is got 65 pound, 50 pound hollow core, and also a 150 and something else. I know I got the list a while ago. And actually, too, as soon as I can get through this, I'll do a little unboxing. I did get some of their more spools of their line in today. We are going to be doing some testing and spooling, and yes, I'm excited on that because, like I said, you know, our customers are definitely in tune with companies that are coming out with high respect for their customers, and Tightline and Cortland are the two that have been really outshining them all. So that's why I like do business with those type of companies that put their customers first. So. Oh yeah, okay. Oh man, shoot. Man, we actually had OSHA called on us. We had OSHA, the fire marshal, city inspector, health inspectors, all called on us for the same complaint. I mean, it was crazy. All of them walked in our shop within minutes of each other. It was crazy. It was like, wow. Figured, you know, it'd take them a few weeks to get to it or whatever. Nope, they all walked in at exactly the same time with the same complaint. And then when they found out OSHA was there, they're like, well, you know, he kind of trumps us all. So they all walked out, and, you know, a lot of them were kind of upset too because, you know, they felt it was a waste of their time because they obviously saw it wasn't as the complaint had said it was. So, yeah. There we go. Yep. I'll claim it. It was my phone up there. Yeah. Wow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's some good coffee. Coffee. Oh man, I remember seeing a meme one time that why women live longer, and they had a guy kind of doing that. He had one ladder to another ladder up on a ceiling or whatever, So sometimes you just have to adapt and overcome. Now, why is that on pause? Yeah. Balance off the chandelier. Yep, that's the way it goes. Oh man. Oh man. This is the Chutes and Ladder show. Y'all are crazy out there, man. Oh. Yeah. Had some pretty crazy ones offshore when we're sandblasting and painting out there. Oh, man. I wish we could share pictures. That would really be cool, because, I mean, yeah, it would. That definitely would. It would really be able to open up some doors to a lot of things that we could do here on the channel by having that kind of feed in here. Maybe that'd be something that we could add in or tell them to start adding on. Yeah. So, FTW, you have a great day, buddy.
Before it was custom. So I need them to be something default. That's where I have
stuff. Good. Yeah. What was the first shark you ever caught size? First one I ever caught was like 4.5 foot blacktip. I caught it on a backlash while using a 4/0 HLW on ball pier when I was about 11 or 12. Went out there with my buddy's dad. He took us out there to be his master bait catchers. So we caught all his bait, and then later on that afternoon is when he finally allowed us to start shark fishing. Or allowed me, because I had brought my gear and stuff like that, so that's when we started. And on the first cast, it was a nice cast. It was going until I backlashed and then fell right there. And as I was getting the backlash undone, the line starts taking off and helped me. So definitely got it going. And yes, sir. What's up, Daniel? End up catching my first shark like that. And that one fishing trip did me in for the rest of my life. I was hooked. It can be if you are trying to do crimping and stuff like that. We've caught sharks on all mono leaders before. It was all by luck, because at any given time that shark tooth can cut the line. and or tail whip and cut you off too. I do have videos on the channel that show you how to properly attach hooks to your leaders, as well as proper crimping techniques, because crimping mono and crimping cable are two different worlds on that note. You can easily over crimp on monofilament, and cable you can actually destroy the sleeves if done improperly. So
It's still loading.
once you learn those simple techniques, then yes, it's real easy to create your own. Just you got to remember, you're going to invest some money into all the materials to start creating your own setups and stuff like that. And that's why the channel's here, guys, so that way you can learn the knowledge and save yourself a lot of money. That's what we want to do, is we want to save our customers a lot of money in the long run. So actually, I haven't ordered from a website in quite some time. You can. I don't know, to tell you the truth. I ain't ordered some. I normally order my stuff in bulk from distributors, and as regular customers, y'all wouldn't be able to do it, to purchase directly from them, because you're having to buy, like 5,000 or 10,000 sleeves at a time of one size. So, and when I buy cable too, I'm also buying it in minimum 1,000-foot spools, going all the way up to 10,000 feet as well. So. Yes, sir. There you go. Bless you. Also too, there's certain crimps that you cannot use on cable. That's another thing I teach in those videos as well. Yes, plenty of shark rash. I've got some shark rash that was done that now no hair will grow there in that spot anymore. So yeah, it was pretty painful though. It was. I even got it all up here on my arms and stuff from holding sharks in the water, trying to release them, and or just trying to get the tape underneath their belly so we can get a good measurement on it and stuff like that too. So yeah. What's up, Alfredo? How you doing? I already got it.
Oh, you did?
Yep. Now even it got me one of them cinnamon rolls.
That's
too.
what I do.
Yes, sir. Oh man. Edgar, what's up, brother? How you doing? San Diego in the house. What up, bro? Making 6-foot shark casting leaders for Port A outfitters. These are the cable sections that y'all saw me start on my videos from last week. Never got back to actually doing it till today. I had to build a whole bunch of trout and fauna rigs, and also to the kingfish leaders needed for Tackle Town's order. Finally completed that one today, and I was gonna hit the road at 4, but it's already after 4, so I wouldn't even make it over there in time if I left now, which means I would have to end the video. But I started the video late, and I want to get in some good time today, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep with y'all until the camera dies or it gets hot. Or maybe I should go ahead and take it out now, so that way it doesn't overheat and actually dies out from the battery. Give me a second, let me do that real quick. I like these cases because they protect them, but at the same time they really hold back my abilities. Real quick, give me a second. Ooh, yeah, you can feel the heat out of there. Ooh, that's hot. Yeah, that is hot, hot. So I don't know how much longer the camera's going to keep rolling, guys. But it's out of there. Right there. As soon as I opened it up, I could feel. Oh, man. Oh, that's some good coffee. It's good. It's good. I bet you did. Yep. Yeah. Liquor license to the state. Be back in a sec. Woo! Liquor license. Where are we going? Getting some of the needles for splicing. Actually, we're waiting on a shipment. They'll be late this week, if not early next week, when we should be getting those in. I normally like to get quite a bit of them, so that way we can make them last a little while. They've been selling out pretty quick. Pretty quick. Hernandez, what's up, guys? How you doing? So we got our tech guy from Big Fish Consulting in the house. He's setting up our new cashier system here, which is great because it has also dropped the cost of our credit card fees, which is another big thing because they were really taking a bite out of us. But also too, it's also setting up to the customers, if they want to use their credit cards, the charge will be put on them because we've paid out a ton of money on credit card fees. I mean, it really is crazy. We've also gotten screwed so many times by credit card companies when they offer the cashback bonuses and deals and stuff. What they don't tell you is they pull it from our pocket. We sell you the product, you pay for it, then you get that money back. Well, what they do is they go back into our account and steal that money away from us. And I say steal because not once did I ever agree to giving my product away for free. So, you know, that really does really does keep us hurting bad. It got to the point that I had to stop accepting those cards specifically because those credit card companies made that promise to the customer, but they were basically stealing from us. We sold the product on the good faith that we would get paid, and then we get paid, and then they would take the money right back and give it right back to the customer. So yeah, it was a very false pretense, and I'm still looking for a lawyer that can stand up for this. I mean, it's a class action suit. You got to think of how many thousands of businesses have been taken by this deal. And everybody hears it, and shoot, when I heard it, I thought, oh man, that's an awesome idea, but somebody's got to be coming out of pocket for that. And it sure ain't the credit card companies that are making all these promises. And yeah, it was crazy. I mean, on top of the credit card, like the chargebacks and all of that stuff, yep, they automatically fall, on the side of the customer. Even though we show them things got shipped out to those addresses and stuff like that, they don't want to hear it. Like it's crazy. So even then, we are getting a third-party company to also set up a vetting deal to ensure that whoever uses that card is the card owner, all the way through, so that way we cannot get any more chargebacks. That last customer that really screwed us on that big old deal has snowballed this whole deal, and it's really made it to where we have to take these extra precautions to protect our wallet, because it's hard. We survive paycheck to paycheck here, building tackle from scratch and stuff like that, to have somebody just not want to pay for their gear and we get screwed. Now, don't get me wrong, if people really do have their credit card stolen and stuff like that, yes, by all means, but the credit card company should be the one that has that insurance set up to where it comes out of their pocket, not ours. So yeah, they should, they really should, not us. And that's why, like I said, I'm definitely hoping a lawyer that has enough ability to give us a helping hand on start this process. We would really love to go up against the credit card companies for that deal, because I mean it's really, they're making false promises right there, and that's actually false advertisement, because they sell us the ability that we would get paid, but they don't ever tell us that they're going to suck the money right back out from under us. We actually, when we ship out gear, that's why we have insurance on it and everything else, to ensure that, the customer gets what they are promised. But when they say they don't receive it and or it wasn't them, then they file it with their bank or their credit card company, and they don't even contact us. They automatically pull the deal, and then we're the ones having to defend ourselves on that note. And yeah, it is stealing. They really don't care. They're there to protect their customer and their own pocket. Yet we are the customer too, because we're the ones that actually, take more of them in to make their business grow. So in reality, they screwed the wrong pooch here. I'm sorry. That's the deal, is finding a company that is willing to step up to this bat and create this class action suit. They're the only ones who are really going to make out of this whole deal, because obviously if we get any kind of settlement, the attorneys will get 35% right off the bat, or 33%, and then everybody else have to split whatever judgment we do get in that deal. But hopefully it'll stop them from screwing more companies, such as myself, especially with the way times are right now. It is real hard to make a money and grow with it. So
Hey, do you charge sales tax on everything except
Yes.
services?
Everything that's within the state. We get a lot of calls from out of state, and they don't pay sales tax.
Okay, that makes sense. That's what we were talking about just now.
Okay, and then you're also setting up the item numbers, like for when we sell braid, that we can do 3,000, 2,000 items.
Yeah, I'll bring that up. Okay. We were just doing that and not talking about it. But
Okay, awesome.
So,
All right, let's see. Then there are people dispute the charge or an event, and you're stuck fighting it for the money. And so, yep. And what's worse with that money too, you know, sometimes you just finish putting bills out, sending checks out on those funds that you counted on being in your account because they were there, and then next day gone. So, you know, and then also too, the guys that are really doing these charges, I would really look at, you know, having them have some fraudulent charges against them, because, you know, hey, have them prove themselves that they did not receive that gear and this and that. You know, we're always the ones having to prove ourselves when I got cameras, I got registers, I got everything showing that they got charged whatever they did, and then we got paperwork showing they got shipped out. They can verify weight and all of that stuff, tracking numbers, yet we're the ones that lose out big time. What's up, Craig? How you doing? Well, see, the ones that walked in on that one, we've got video on them. Yeah, I keep looking at that video just to refresh my memory of what they looked like, what they were driving and stuff like that. Obviously, it's been a few years since that one, but that one was the one that really broke the camel's back on me, forcing me to have to look at all these other alternatives. Even right now that he's setting that up, he knows that's one of my biggest complaints is the credit card companies having this much leverage over our bank account and our money when a chargeback is done. So it's crazy. So yep. If they ever come back into the shop, yep, cops will be called for sure on that note, because definitely can't use live bait and leave the shop that day, or maybe could I? Yeah. What's up, Daryl? How you doing? We're just talking about getting a new credit card system set up here, you know, talking about the charges and or chargebacks that have been done to us as a small company, and better explaining it from a business point of view for our subscribers out there that, you know, may use cards and or have ran into this. I know quite a bit of them are business owners as well, and, you know, can feel our pain here for sure. So I'm building 6-foot shark leaders, and this is an order that is going out for Port A outfitters. Yeah. Even USPS, you know, that's why we always put the insurance, but that's what it's there for. I mean, we don't say they always lose a package, but that's why we purchase that insurance, for it to be on there. So if those companies can foot the bill on that, then definitely credit card companies should be able to do the same, because this, you know, they're just passing the buck. You know, they're able to do their business, but they screw every other business for doing business with them. They're probably the biggest crooks that are out there, besides those who claim those false charges. You know what I mean? Obviously, don't get me wrong. You know, like I said, that's why I said the false charges, not the ones that are doing the real charges and keeping, you know, doing business as they're supposed to. You know, they make a purchase and they get their gear, they stay satisfied. But there's others that have done it and then claim that they didn't receive it and stuff like that, and it really does happen, and it hurts. So, let's see the video is going to get what I want to check that happen. Oh, I'll definitely be giving y'all a heads up when I'm going to be traveling. Definitely would like to run into some subscribers while we're out there fishing, and you know, it's always a good thing to meet in person and stuff like that. Oh man. Later, Brandon. You have a good one, boss. And yep. Oscar, what's up? Oh man. Okay. Count is off here. Either I'm off on my leaders, or was I off on the count of the labels? Hold on, I gotta count this real quick. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24, 26, 28, 32. Boom, got my 50 shark leaders for that. There they are. The Tundra is doing all right, but I'm gonna have to send it in to have some damage control done on some rust that's starting to form on the roof of the truck, and definitely want to get that sorted before it gets too nasty. I got Daddy-O's paint and body that's going to be hooking that up for us as soon as they got an availability. We're going to be putting it in there for a few days so they can knock that out. We are getting the undercoating, I forget what it's called, but it'll be on the roof of the truck where it's happening at. So I appreciate that, John. Thank you for that. Alright, that's another one off. Let me highlight that. It's done. Cha-ching. Alright, so 3-way long is what I'm going to make next for the redfish rigs. You know what? They need jack crevalles? No, they don't. Okay. Oh, yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. So, alright. Now what I'm doing is the 3-way redfish long for mono, which means from my 3-way to my hook will be the longest portion, and then the other one will be to my short for my snap swivel. You change sleeves now, and I'm going to smaller size. All right, Ernest, you have a good day, boss. Thank you for coming in for a bit. Oop, I gotta take this one. Oh, shoot. Hello? Yes. Live on my YouTube channel. How you doing? Reschedule. Awesome, that works. Okay, love it. Awesome, okay. warranty call. No, actually, that was the VA. One of my appointments is going to have to be rescheduled, which was tomorrow, but they're moving it, which is fine. Because we are on such a tight schedule right now, this will allow me to catch back up on some things too, so no worries. Gotta go to work. Daryl, you have a good one. Be safe out there. We'll catch you on the next one. Yeah, 79 degrees in here. It is a hot one. Yep, no, so needless to say, having your own business is definitely a big learning curve, guys. It's not always easy. What's up, boss? Hello? Hello? Yeah. No, not right now, boss. Yeah, I end up having to buy a trailer because the guy that sells us the lead, his trailer was completely done in, so I end up having to fork out extra money to keep in business. Yep. So, yes. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. I'm thinking probably Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday would probably be the best day. Awesome. Sounds good. They're also kicking in some prizes for the channel as well, yes. No, they did not take your spot. They just they added on to it and stuff like that because they knew we were coming up on that 20K giveaway and stuff. So yeah, it was more prizes for our subscribers and stuff. So exactly, yeah. So. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, that trailer deal, and actually I lucked out on that one too because they were trying to charge like $5,900, but they knocked off $2,000 up right off the bat on it and stuff like that. So that was another, yeah. So kind of had to jump on that deal. The what? Well, the rest I had to finance, but I had to throw $1,000 down on it. Awesome. Sounds good. All right. Later. Good deal. Good deal. Good deal. Oh, man. The phone's going nuts all of a sudden. Let's see. All right. Where's everybody Okay. So now I'm building our 3-way long redfish, so I need to get the label for that one because I like to bag them and tag them at the same time. On the by chance that I have to leave, they can at least know what I was working on without having to stop to unbag it. So give me just a second. Make sure to find my label.
Wait, on your reels, it looks like the system's trying to get it to where there's no tacks on the reels. Is that how you had it set up before?
No, we had it with tacks. Some of them probably didn't get it because they were added on later or whatever, but yeah, no, all of them have tags. But we were selling a lot out of state, so we're always
So
having
you
to
probably
pull-
just left it off.
Yeah, manually we're pulling it off.
Okay, because we're trying to set it up to where it's going to have that percent to cover the credit card fees as one tax. That's for everything, like default.
Yeah.
And then the state tax is one, is like a custom thing that you can take off.
Yes. Yeah, that'll work.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and the I know that was a deal because a lot of people sometimes throw a tip, so you want to put that in there as well as a default. That would be cool. That way they can custom do it if they want, but not mandatory. Some guys.
Do you want it like on the receipts or on the screen?
On the screen. That way they, as they're going to charge or do whatever, they can do it if they want. That's something I don't want mandatory, but people have done it, so we're cool with it,
Yeah, whatever. Else.
Well, that is, or hey man, lunch is on us or whatever, and they've done it. They walk in and hook us up like that and stuff like that. So, yeah, oh yeah, shoot, open door for that kind of stuff, yes sir. Ooh, yeah, that was weird. Had a cramp under here. So, down the trailer. Yep. Yeah, originally it was supposed to be 5,900. After they took it down to that, it was 3,900. I put down $1,000, so it took it down to 2,900. Yeah. We're actually one of our customers came, or a new customer came in the other day. We helped them out with some tackle and some knowledge and stuff. They went out, they had a great time. He came back. It comes out that they run a company creating decals. And I'm really going to talk to them next week, because what we also want to do is put on barcodes, so that way, or like the UPC or the little square deal that y'all normally scan. That way people, when they buy our leaders, they can actually go directly to certain videos that we'll have set up for those leaders on how to use, how to cramp, or whatever it may be. Mainly it'll be for the leaders that they'll have that little deal, because each leader will be different and we'll have specific videos for that, which will be awesome. Yep. So we're definitely looking forward to that, and that next step of road for us. Yeah. QR code, yes sir, right there. Toby nailed it. Yes sir. All right, John, you have a good one? Yep, they're getting out of school about this time. Yep. bagged one. Do with it. Oh, there it is. Didn't even. I was like, I know I bagged one already, but I didn't label it. So now I got the label and get it set up. Yep, one day we'll get there. I'm not rushing it though, guys. I'm not rushing the day they're out of school. We got our oldest daughter, she's out of school and works full time and stuff like that. That it is, ton of ladles. Looking to the water slide stickers. No, I haven't. But I do have something in the works right now, guys, for, we should be getting them pretty much any day now. It was something one of our distributors came up with, and as soon as we get them, we'll be letting you know. But they're 3 by 5 foot flags, so that way y'all can hang at y'all's camps or at your home or wherever, and it'll say the Team Hard Life on there with the logo and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So that is going to be pretty cool. I can't wait for that. I've always wanted to have our own flags like that, so I'm really excited on that note. Pretty cool. Yep, definitely gonna be sweet. Yeah, the barcode deal, I really want that one. I've wanted it for a long time. It's just been one of the hardest things to do. I tried to do it with the GS one where you had to go get your barcodes, and it was just a pain in the butt all the way around. So figure it'd be easier just to go through a company that already has their foot in the door with them to get it knocked out and stuff. I cannot vouch for the Penn Squall as being a good tuner reel, guys. I've only spooled them up and have learned that the line capacity on those is greater than an Avet 50 in the 50 series. Other than that, I don't know. I would. That's hard because even then, the other day we got in a squall that it crapped out on us while we were trying to just spool it up. So we don't know if it was because of whatever pin did, or maybe it got dropped during shipping because they only shipped it in its own original container from Amazon. So he was given another reel. The second reel performed flawlessly through the spooling, but I don't know. It just I cannot recommend, boss. But if you do that, maybe 80-pound, 100-pound test line on it will give you a great line capacity for a good long run. Also, too, you're probably going to be using mono top shot, so 60, 80, 100-pound test. Everywhere is different, guys. I always hear guys on the West Coast using real small tackle for their tuna fishing to land bigger size tuna, and then I hear guys on the East Coast using bigger, heavier stuff. You know what I mean? So it's not a one fix all, guys. Fishing is one of them things that each area will have its own dynamic in play of how to fish for certain types of fish, guys. That's why we are so open-minded here. We don't always say our way is the best and only way to catch. We know there's millions of ways to catch these fish and target bigger ones, you know, so we're always open-minded on that one for sure. So.
It's the 60-pound Jerry Brown pop.
That's awesome. Yep. I kind of sat there the other night. My daughter was, you know, I got home late. My daughter brings up her paperwork and stuff like that, that she said I had homework. I was like, what do you mean I got homework? And she goes, yeah, the teacher said it's your homework and this and that. And so she started reading it. And well, I started reading it. She goes, no, I want to read it to you. And I was like, oh, okay. So, you know, she started reading it, and wherever she had a problem with, I would help her with it and stuff like that. So it just kind of, it humbled me, because I realized someday we're not going to be sitting like that reading to each other, you know, as kids anymore, you know. And so I really did take it all in, you know, put the TV on pause, and had some fun with her, because one of the things she said that it was a like, what does your kid like to do kind of questionnaire. So I would like read the question, and you know, and I was poke fun at my daughter and stuff like that, and like, what does she like to learn about? And I was like, oh, she likes everything, but she knows everything, and you know, kind of deal, just poking fun and having fun with my daughter with it and stuff like that. So it was a real priceless moment for me, guys, and I do have to say, I just wanted to share that. It just, you know, a lot of y'all guys have already had y'all's kids grow up and out of the house and stuff like that, but I know they're always going to be your kids. Same with me, and I know that's always going to be like that. It just, you know, these little moments, I'm going to definitely take them in whenever I can. And that's been one of the deals growing up with me, is like, I know I didn't have that same kind of loving childhood, and it's one of the hardest things to learn, is to be an adult, you know, that shows the loving characteristics that a parent should show, you know. And that's one of the trips that I've been on, or one of the roads I've been on, is to self-improve myself, to ensure that my kids feel that from me. And it's not just showing them love financially, you know, to where they never have to worry about food, clothing, light, anything, a roof over their head in any way, shape, or form, but at the same time, you know, physically being there to talk with them, to where they can talk to you, play with you, and, you know, sometimes call you out too, you know. So it's definitely one of them things.
So on the receipts, you know how you gave the example, if you did the Jerry braids, and if you did 3,000, it would print it out one time 3,000 times?
Yes.
So to fix that, we would change the 25 cents to fixed price, and it would print out the one time whatever quantity you did. But on the back end, when you're doing the math to figure out how many yards you sold, you'd have to divide to figure that out. So it's either, does that make sense?
So if I only gave them So I would have to figure out the price at 3,000 yards.
So it would
And
tell you the
then I get
price.
50 yards, then I have to divide.
Yeah.
Why can't they just do a simple quantity at that?
It's just because of the way it's set up to where it tells you how much you're selling it by the yard.
Yeah.
It can only count it with each quantity as the yard because of the way it's set up. But if you want the receipt to not show the 3,000 yards, 1,
Yeah.
then we need to set it the other way. So you'll still put like the 3,000 for those yards.
Yeah.
But then just when you're looking at it to like see how much you sold, because obviously you have it set up that way so you can see how many yards you sell, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you would see the amount. So let's say like $300 or whatever it would be.
Yeah.
You would divide it by the 25 cents to figure out how many yards you sold. I wish there was an easier way too.
Yeah, because that's our biggest pain in the butt right there. Because there's sometimes we do 8 or 9 reels on one receipt.
Right. So it would fix the receipt issue. Just you would need to do a little bit of math. to figure
Yeah,
out,
we normally do the math up front. We just put the one cost in there instead of having to divide and then remultiply. Because that's what you would have to do. You'd have to divide it and then remultiply it to get your total cost.
So it's
an
basically changing it from doing it up front to doing it on the back, and it fixes the receipt issue.
I guess we'll just have to keep it the regular way because that's an extra step. You know what I mean? Because
So you're just gonna, when it's those items, you'll just do the email or text. Okay, but if you change your mind, let us know. Or if an easier way comes about, I'll let you know.
Most definitely, because like I said, I would like
Right.
the math to be there, so we would have to do it. Is there any way to also set it up to where the calculator is kind of off to the side while we're in the receipt mode or whatever?
So like when you're like, so like when you're here, you want the calculator to be on screen?
Yeah.
I'll ask.
Because that's the other thing too. Normally we have a calculator on the side, and
Right.
see my organized chaos here.
Yeah, hey, do it all.
Yeah, I know it's here. I know it's here. I just got to go looking for it. So, yeah. All right. Oh man, yes. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, he said there's not really a way to do that.
Oh, okay.
Anything else?
No, that'd be it. I would definitely like the LX Raptor over the HX Raptor for surf fishing just because of size and weight. Also, too, the HX Raptor is a little bit higher in that, so it's a little further back on your thumb trying to hold it. And also, too, with the LX, it's a wide spool, so it would hold more line than the HX, but allow you easier castability on that. And yeah, granted, the HX has more drag than the LX. It just, I think it would be easier for me to handle doing it that way. Now, I know a few other guys that do, you know, some back casting and stuff like that with the HX on the beach, and they launch at a mile kind of deal. But yeah, that's just me and what I prefer, like I said. So yeah, I've casted some pretty big reels.
It's all good. Cash register's hooked up to here. That can be disconnected whenever you want. You can do what you want with it.
Okay, so right now, if they were to input their employee info and stuff like that,
They
when
still
I-
need to be added.
I know that. Once they input their info and they start clocking in and clocking out, does it automatically add to the same website that I'm currently on?
Yes, it'll be the new login, the new email, not the Shark Boy one, but the new one. It'll all be on there.
Okay. So I'll have to resave it over here. So then I'm gonna have to wait till Thursday,
To start full on.
so that way I don't have a half week in there and then miss a few days just in case I forget that. Okay,
Well,
so
in that case, I'll put the register back in the old
no, the register can stay there.
Okay.
It's them will
have them clock in on that one.
clock in and clock out on that one, and then
Cool.
yeah, I can start doing receipts and everything off the new one.
Makes sense. And then I'll probably, we have a few more big rolls at the office. I'll snaggle them up and bring them tomorrow.
What, for the paper receipts?
Yeah, paper receipts for you. I have a few more I can bring you for that size.
Okay.
So I'll probably swing by tomorrow or Friday.
No big rush on that because we really hadn't
Use
been-
them too much?
Yeah, we haven't been doing the paper deal. We've been keeping it paperless, email or text or no receipt.
Okay. Hey, whatever works.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
Anything pops up, let Michael or I know.
Will do. Thank you very much, boss.
Yeah.
Big Fish Consulting. If y'all need some gear for your business and stuff like that, like I said, they really did help me out because everybody else, oh, here's the stuff, you figure it out. They actually saved a worker for me, and he did all of this, and actually there was a few of them that worked on it and got everything set up, guys. So if you ever need something, you know, with that or with electricity, they also do electricity. They handle our electricity too. Yeah, definitely a great company. Very humble, very willing to help you out any which way. So, but I do gotta go, guys. I gotta go use the restroom. Been holding it a while, but I gotta go, and I'm gonna be a minute. So, y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all later, and we'll keep it rocking. Oh, let me see. Okay.